StarCraft fans, this is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a game between Barcode and True on Galactic Process, the latter edition. In the bottom left side of the map, we have the red Zerg player who I have investigated and discovered it is Buildings. And in the top right side of the map, we have the blue Zerg player, it is True. Alright, so a ZVZ here for you guys, extractor trick being used there by Buildings to gain that 15 out of 14 supply in the early game. See how that's red? See how that should be impossible? Just use a drone, make an extractor, make another drone, cancel the extractor, and boom! You have the quick drone count for a couple precious seconds there, precious mineral income to get your spawning pool up faster than you normally could. It's a trick that's been around since the days of Brood War, since the days of vanilla StarCraft, and still used to this day. There's that pool first, coming out here of Buildings into an extractor. True looks like he, hatch firsting it. Hatch first, which can be fairly safe in ZVZ, safer than it used to be. It used to be that you hatch first against a pool first Zerg, you were just going to die. I mean, it was very, very difficult to hold off, but now, considering the fact you can get your hatch out earlier than you used to be able to, thanks to the starting drone count being a lot higher, it's a little bit easier to do, and considering the fact that True is an incredible Zerg player we've seen a lot of on the channel over the last 6 months, I'm sure he can hold any kind of crazy one-base aggression that Buildings is planning on using on him, but he's actually going into a hatch as Buildings, so it's not a crazy super one-base aggression. Actually, it's really... is it impossible? I want to say it's impossible to keep your worker and your ling production up off of one base. You really need that second hatchery just for additional production facilities. Evolution Chamber coming in here for Buildings as well. This could be a +1 melee. This could be a +1 armor. +1 carapace is actually great because it allows your lings to survive one hit from a Baneling. That's something I learned a long time ago and it has stuck with me for all that while. So if it's a ling Baneling type thing, your ling surviving a Baneling hit can be nice. They only have 1 hit point remaining, right? So they can be easily picked off by remaining stuff, but they're not dead and they still do full damage. So that can be the turning point in any ZVZ. All right, looks like we're ramping up here. Both players are working on... oh, one player is working on speed. True's working on speed. And actually, for some reason... did Buildings forget about speed? Did he complete it and I wasn't paying attention yet? I don't think... let's see how much gas he has. He has a lot of gas. No, it's still there. It's still there on the spawning pool, duh. Alright, so no speed. Baneling nest coming up for True, so definitely going for the ling Baneling stuff. Whether it's defensive or offensive Banelings, we'll have to wait and see. There we go, now starting speed. Now starting speed is Buildings. He's got the little shivering spawning pool there. Must be cold outside. And True has a couple lings running around inside Buildings natural. Some defensive lings for Buildings as well. True trying to get a drone, might get one. No, turns itself into an extractor, keeps it alive. True's lings are both still alive somehow. That's amazing. And actually regenerating some health. Queen kills one and gets the other one. Nice job, Queen. Nice job with your base defense strategy. But good scouting by True. He saw the spawning pool. He didn't see the evolution chamber though, which would be a pretty nice tell, but didn't get there, unfortunately for him. So it is +1 melee on the way. Just makes your lings that much better, especially against other lings, but also good against roaches. And there's the 18 ling swing by True. True loves this. He loves going just mass ling against his opponents, especially against Terran. And somehow, most Zerg players will struggle to keep up their drone count if they're going mass ling, right? But he manages to keep the macro going while getting a ton of Zerglings out at the same time. It's something I really need to investigate and figure out how he does it, because no one else seems to be able to pull it off. But here we go. A lot of lings coming out from True. He's got some Banelings as well. They are definitely offensive Banelings. Baneling hit there. Whoa, some Banelings already in. Defensive Banelings trying to come on in here by Buildings. They're a little bit too late hitting on True's Banes, but the lings surrounding the Queen here inside the main base of Buildings. He is going to lose it. Good inject. Getting off a desperate inject there. Some more Banelings morphing in. True with the aggression. Spine crawler trying to kill the lings, trying to kill the drones inside the natural base. Banelings force canceled by Buildings lings. Nice clutch play there, but Banelings are here by True. And he just wants to make sure he crashes on more than a couple lings. He wants to be cost effective. That'd be a nice group there. Woo! I think Buildings got lucky. True didn't let his Banelings explode on that group. Exploding for nothing instead. Big hit! Big hit by that one, but still enough to chase away True's lings. Banelings really want to hit inside this mineral line. There are 4 of them. They are stacked up. Get out of there. Oh, good block. Oh, what positioning. Oh, what positioning by Buildings. He has a spine crawler, or had a spine here, and a Baneling nest blocking off that right side entirely. Ling versus Baneling carnage here. all over the place. Banelings by buildings are morphing in, and True's actually forced to retreat. More lings coming in, though. That's a fake retreat. Buildings is going to chase these lings out, clear them out, and then go for the counterattack. But guess what? There are more coming in here for True. This is such a stressful position to be in for both of these Zerg players. They don't know. They don't necessarily know what's coming. Yes, they have good Overlord spread across the map, as you can see here, which does allow them to see most of the map and what's coming their way. But does True have +1 attack? He does not have any upgrades there. And Buildings has completed the +1 melee, so he's going to win a lot of these ling-on-ling battles. +1 Carapace coming out for Buildings, too. That's super duper useful. Third base on the way for both players. True's is actually complete right now. It's 27 and 26 Harvesters. Super, super close. Right about now, Banelings are the nemesis of Buildings right now. He does not want at all to have all of his lings explode on top of a Baneling. And, yep, cleaning out a bunch of those. Ling for True, trying to force the Baneling to explode. And it does. Did he manually detonate that Baneling on top of one Ling? Not a great move by Buildings, but that's okay. Spinecrawler coming up as well for our friend Buildings. More Banelings on top of Banelings on top of Banelings. Lings on top of Lings. Fighting. I think Buildings has the advantage here. Pretty good hits by those Banelings too, and forcing one to explode prematurely. Banelings on Banelings. I'm never quite sure how to call those ones, but again, forcing more morphs in. Morphins by True. 5 Banelings waddling up that ramp. 2 Banelings defending. Lings trying to force them to explode again on a single Ling is what you want to see here. Banelings firing on a Spinecrawler, bringing it down to 52 total hit points, and good target firing there. Oof. Buildings is holding this off fairly well, but droning up at the same time. 31 to 26 total Harvesters. Lings chasing away True's Lings. More Banelings morphing in. This has been 6.5, almost 7 minutes of straight Ling-Baneling action. Somebody said in a previous DVZ, I kind of want to see those Ling-Baneling matches, and this would qualify, I think, to see how these players handle it. The answer is you stay pretty low econ. You make Lings, you make Banelings. You don't really worry about Baneling speed that much. You get a couple Spinecrawlers up if you can. You expand when you have a second, and you watch the fireworks. So many Baneling hits right now. I can't even... 90 Lings have been killed by True, 117 by Buildings. 12 Banelings have been lost by True, though. That's a lot of target firing by Buildings there. Spinecrawler at the front dies. Lings trying to do stuff in the natural by True. They don't really get a whole lot of stuff done. I mean, 3 drones have been killed overall, and it's 29 to 26 Harvesters favoring Buildings, so it's not... I mean, no one's exactly got a huge upper hand here. Banelings exploding again. Look at this. Buildings, Zerglings are down to 1 or 2 hit points after those hits, which means they're still alive, dang it. Which you still don't want to run headlong into the Banelings. Okay, maybe you kind of do. Another Baneling hit. Bam. Neither player being particularly careful about their Baneling hits right now. But still, more Banelings morphing in for a Barcode. Who is Buildings on the top of his own ramp? True. Is True slowing? No, True's not slowing down at all, you guys. Why would he slow down? It's True. It's Psystorm Gaming's True, everyone. Does he have any upgrades? No. The upgrades by Buildings are helping him immensely in this game. Lings from True bypass the natural. Sneak right inside the main base, see what's going on. There's really nothing to see here. Going to try to pick off a couple drones target fire-wise. And good pull of the drones, but all of True's Lings get cleaned on out. More Lings, more Banelings, specifically more Banelings up here at the front door. 4 drones have been killed so far. Despite those losses, Buildings still has a worker lead of 34 to 26. Lings on top of morphing and Banelings. Oh, they explode. Oh, they explode. That one's not going to explode, though. And that's it. A GG. Good game from True. True is defeated. Barcode is victorious. And the Red Zerg won the day. What? They both had 3 bases. I mean, yeah, Buildings had... I mean, I guess the story of the game here is that Buildings had like 8 more workers than True did. He also had better upgrades. +1/+1 had completed. And for all of True's aggression, he only managed to kill 4 drones. I mean, you got to kill more than that. But just great positioning of Spinecrawlers. I still love this maneuver here. This one right here, where you throw in a Queen, you throw in a Baneling nest, maybe a Spinecrawler along the left side in this natural, and then Lings or Banelings can't come in this side. You could see True's AI was messing up because he told the Banelings, he said, come in this right side and kill these drones. They said, we can't do it. And they're moving back and forth. Spinecrawlers just picking them off happily. The Queen was in the action as well. And yeah, I mean, he was moving in for a counterattack. True had 12 Lings, no Banelings at all. He was pretty much down in money as well. Mark Buildings was having a little bit of a hard time spending his own. Again, with that worker advantage, I'm sure he would have been able to figure it out. Injects also suffer a little bit in these crazy, stressful matches. But Buildings, nice win. Great job in the ZVZ. And I hope those of you who wanted to see a Ling Baneling Fiesta got their wish, because that's it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself. Patrons! Nicholas Cheek, Sean Govin, Nick Riley, Josh Cornelius, Jin, Robert Farmer, Kayan, Matt Meermans, Hakon Marcus, Christopher, Alex Coffey, Ben Reboyne, 19 Day, Kith Carlo, Alexander Canaras, Complex, Ian Westbrook, Michael McIntosh, Sam Estagoy, Bo Brissett, Cale Anderson, Trevor Smith, Menhadin, GMP, Sik Kupata, Pedro Batsaris, Michael Wellen, Plaid, Henry Cooper, Clayton Knight, Jan Kodera, Kevin Chang, Rajiv Bhatt, link at the top right. Thank you. Bye.